Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another weekly stream of some online X-Wing. You have to bear with me, I had a bit of a rush home, so I'm just getting stuff set up. This is Sif Taker Tim, and I am going to be sorting out all the commentary and overlay and all the goodness. What scenario did they end up? Chance engagement. Exciting. So yeah, we have a double Scum game first up, and then we've got Scum versus First Order for the second matchup this evening. Please let me know in chat if everything's coming through okay, if you can hear everything audio-wise, and display looks fine. Would be much appreciated. What was I doing? Chance engagement, wasn't it? Let's get that updated next. Hope everybody is having a good day. Mine was interesting, to say the least. Work just being work at times, I guess. Cool. That is done. So, should not need that. Let's get this up. But yeah, hope everyone's having a good week so far. Let's get that one. So I can actually see what the players are using. Where's my Streamlabs to see if anybody's chatting yet? Nothing yet. Let's get Twitch updated. There's a few people watching. Let's see if channel. Turn that off, because otherwise you'll hear me twice, and one Tim is more than enough for anybody. Create a dashboard, that's the one we want. What's that? Yep, so we've got a couple of scum lists. Once the guys have got set up a bit more, we will have a little chat over. So yeah, I've got my chat open now. If anybody can just let me know if like volumes are coming through and you can hear me okay. I heard myself, I guess, so hopefully that should be fine. We need to edit the X-Wing beta points live stream. Game one. Go. Cool. Yeah, I think excited for Scum is probably because so much of the interesting Scum stuff has been in, well, it's been in extended jail, I guess, for quite a while. Oh, Guten Tag indeed. It's not quite good. Well, yeah, not quite good night, is it? Was it good Nacht? Yes. Hey Kev, hope you are doing well. So everyone thinks everything sounds good, which is great. Thank you, Nano Antonio. Anybody stay up to watch the NCX draft last night? It's always nice when you know, the standard thing of you get drafted and then everybody goes, "Oh, that was going to be my next pick." That's fine. Spelling's overrated. So we have Mike on the left, and he has got Han Solo. Don't think he's got the shuttle. So although he's got the docking thing, I don't think he's actually got the shuttle. Trixot, IG-88D, Lando Calrissian. So double calculate, and then using one of the calculators probably to re-roll. We've got BT1 for turning hits to crits, and Lando's Falcon. So potentially against a stressed, obstructed shot, could see what 5 red dice with Lando reroll, which would be nice. Sarge Ventress, we've got Cutthroat, Sokotano, Contraband Cybernetic Stealth Device. So this is obviously the change to stealth device, where I think it's only allowed on medium and large bases. So yeah, Sarge can obviously deal out some stress, which could work quite nicely with Han's ability. Talonbane Cobra with Fearless, and then Constable Zuvio with Elusive, Proximity Mines, Deadman Switch, Shield Upgrade for a little bit of trolling fun. I should actually point out that this game is not just a standard game of XWA points. This is from the Tauntaun server. It's the final round, and essentially they can't take munitions, so no missiles, cannons, torpedoes, turrets, I think. So it's just primary attacks only. I think they decided that bombs were okay. Liam has brought Mandalorian with Duke, the Child, Dengar, Contraband Cybernetics, Electronic Baffle, and Razorcrest title with probably false transponder codes, but we will see if Liam decides to mix things up. Old Turok with Fearless and Beskar. Guri again with Advanced Sensors. And then we got L337 in the coordinating escape craft. Which, nice little support piece last week, but it is chance engagement this time, so you're probably going to see it not so much being more of a hindrance, but it's not needed to be there to hold objectives or anything like that. So we'll just get the camera reset, and the players are about there with the I6 going down on the board. I'm going to try and make this into a weekly thing. I might actually push back an hour. I'm going to be starting a new job soon, so potentially I'll be starting an hour later anyway. So if people think it's useful, please let me know. And what I might then do is start an hour later, and just lets people get home in time, and maybe a bit easier for people to get on. But if you enjoy what I'm doing, please give me a follow. If you have got a Prime sub, I think you can bung that my way as well, but that's not needed at all. This is just for fun. But follow will hopefully give you notification when we go live, and yeah, all that good stuff. So dials being set. Interestingly, Liam's pretty much committed to the top of the board, whereas Mike has gone a bit more spread out with Asajj at the top, Han at the bottom, with Talonbane and Constable Zuvio going to be taking up the middle. And this is, what's quite nice, I suppose, about the XWA points. Releasing some of these like staples. I mean, I used to run Asajj, well, certainly the Shadowcaster, so much in 1.0, 2.0. I didn't really fly Guri much, but yeah, Asajj was definitely one of my preferred pieces. Have I not zoomed out enough? Let's just get this all lined up properly. Bom, 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 bom. Let these guys know. Okay, so blue is Liam. He is the first player. Got the timer. Cool, cool, cool. So, set.
Hey, Sugar Plum, are we okay to start?
Yeah, tap the table.
I missed it. Okay,
that's fine.
toodles.
Alright. Always says the nicest things to me, doesn't he? But I mean, this is it. This is Liam. Liam off the leash as such, because I can't edit him when we're live. Let's try it. Cool. So L337's moving in, just taking a calculate for now. Probably just setting up for more sort of being able to coordinate next turn. Asajj with a lovely one forwards. We got any jamming? Don't think Razorcrest has got a jam, but there could be a false transponder out there, so possibly locking the rock might be useful just in case we get that false transponder code trigger later on. So Asajj, what does she now do? So at the start of the engagement phase, you may choose one enemy ship in your turret arc and range 0 to 2 and spend 1 force. If you do, that ship gains 1 stress token unless it removes a green token. So yeah, that will trigger very nicely with Han's ability, and potentially could also double stress a ship to sort of control it a bit for the following turn. Can't take the title on Asajj, which is quite nice. So I think Ketsu is probably the only one, because that's giving out the tracked token. We do have a Ahsoka Tano on there as well, which is probably just to give a bonus force. So yeah, we have got three force on Asajj. Talabane Cobra was always quite a fun piece to take. So very similar sort of stats to an X-wing. While you defend, attack at range 3. While you defend at range 3 or perform attack at range 1, roll 1 additional dice. So basically, Talonbane gets to increase the green or red dice bonus that it gets. Yep, stealth device and cutthroat could be quite good, so that will allow him to regen stealth device. Potentially could also regen. Actually, no, he can't regen contraband. So yeah, it is specifically to regen cutthroat. So yeah, that is quite nice. See, this is why you tune into the channel, because you get to see sneaky things that players have come up with that we can take absolutely no credit about, but we can show off. If people are interested in coming on stream, I will post around on our Discord and on Facebook groups and stuff, looking for people to come on. So if you do want to come on and play, it would be much appreciated. So Liam playing every week, but yeah. So just a little bit of basic positional play. I think Asajj is very, very much committed to a joust here. And we'll just see, with old Terok potentially coming in, removing a green token. Is Asajj a 4? Asajj is a 4. So Guri is going to be able to wait for Asajj to move. And then has obviously the advanced sensors to be able to react to Asajj's position. We have also potentially got a coordinate from L337 to one of the ships, maybe giving... I'd be possibly tempted to dial in a 5 forward old Terok and then maybe give him a coordinate, a token now. Just so you can be guaranteed to get up close and personal to Asajj. Players are rolling for turn 2. Still going to be Liam. Don't think this is a massive problem. I mean, no. I mean, there's no overlap on that side of the board. Evening, Dan. Oh, that seems close, but nice bit of space there. So checking for the coordinate. Coordinates and evade onto the Mandalorian. So no linked barrel roll this time, but getting a defensive token. I suppose having the green tokens out there will give you a bit of practice, a bit of cover for Asajj's ability, because you could just spend a green token to negate gaining a force, but it still costs Asajj a force to get rid of that green token. So looks like the little bit of jockeying of position with the quad jumper and Talonbane. Not sure if Mike's forgotten that we are playing chance engagement, because I'm not sure if Han's going to be contesting the centre. L337 probably is just tagging in, and yeah, that's a lovely move. So that 3 forwards from old Terok. Takes a focus. Asajj is going to be in a whole world of pain here, and a 3 bank from Guri as well. Ugh. This seems like this could be painful. So let's have a quick look. Oh, fearless triggers all over the place. Guri's got target lock out the side. Even L337 is going to have a little disrespect poke as well. Oh, so Talonbane's turned in. I think the barrel roll is blocked, so I guess that was Mike's idea of perhaps just Talonbane, barrel roll Talonbane in to be able to tag into the centre, and unfortunately, it looks like Han's just clipped that debris as well. The saving grace for Mike might be that Han might just be ranged to the centre at least. So, gonna have a roll for the debris. No consequence, but we'll just take a stress. Yeah. Oof. Wow. We'll have to see how good this stealth device could be. I mean, there's every chance that Asajj could tank some of these shots because he's going to have 3 agility. I'm not even sure if I would stress something here because maybe stress Guri just so that it shuts down her advanced sensor shenanigans that she could do the following turn. Oh no, not in the turret up, so can't. So yeah, it would be one of the two, and I probably wouldn't bother. Looks like old T got rid of the evade token on Asajj. Guri's going to reroll. Okay, it spends the focus for 4, so the stealth device is going to break, but just. So we do get 3 evades there. So 1 shield off Asajj. Mandalorian's then going to shoot. Oh, was there a focus? I don't. Oh, he's got 2 force with the child, hasn't he? Oh. So 3 hits and a crit going in. Evades 1. 1 shield hit crit, I believe. Poor Asajj. Oh, that's a direct hit by it sings. Old Terok as well, another 4 dice range 1 shot. And Fearless and Focus for 3 and a crit again. Not dead unless 2, 3 and a crit. Unless the crit is something spicy. I think, is that a fuel leak? Yeah, fuel leak, so no one cares. Well, can L337 finish Asajj off? That is the question. And who's Asajj going to try and shoot? I guess, so you got Mandalorian with an evade token, you got Old Terok with Concordia, so going to go into Old Terok. Hit crit. Don't think there's any Landoing going on. Oh, wow. Okay, so a hit crit is going to go into Old Terok at least. Can Beskar it. And is going to Beskar it. So. Didn't turn half points on, did I? Let's turn half points on. Oh, no. No. Half points are ones. That should be fun. At all what I wanted to do. Not at all what I wanted to do. Stop doing things. There we go. Because it's already giving. What do I need to do with this? Yeah, so just because I clicked too many, so it'd already given the points. So, and then we got a scenario point. 2 points for Liam. Yeah, so Mike said he is a bit rusty, so I think that possibly showed a little bit of positional play. Does Talonbane have a hard one? This one. Talonbane. He does have a hard one. Okay, so he can escape from the position of being behind that rock. Han is stressed and probably very unlikely to not or to avoid going over that rock. I guess L337 shot and just whiffed probably. Didn't actually see. So the Sarge has got a K turn still, so can potentially get behind these players, or maybe just does a 3 bank and just tries to leg it. Not too sure what else you can do in this situation. Yeah, K turn, got contraband. Maybe hope your friends can come and get involved and try and bail you out. Well, we got Dan flying FO versus Andy Cameron flying Scum Game 2. So even if this one is a fairly quick one, we will be back with a second game. And like I say, hopefully this will be a weekly thing. We can kick off again. So if you haven't done, just give us a follow and you'll get go live notifications. How are people doing with NCX? We got any people in the draft? I think I'm back on order 66. I played for them in my first season 2 years ago, and then I was a berserker last season. Not sure what Liam's up to with all those Yodas. But no, it'd be fun to actually play some different X-Wing again. So I mean, I'm back on Republic, but I'll probably be looking at Jedi and a Lat. I reckon is probably the way I'll start mucking around with Republic. Take away my Siege of Coruscant crutch that I've been running, but it has been good fun. And that's where we should be looking at meta. Cycling around what are the stronger factions, what are the stronger ships. So I have enjoyed my time in the Sun, but no grumbles about other factions moving up. And it'll be nice to see, Scum and CIS, competitive. Liam is first player again. And even if they become, even if they're a bit too powerful to start with, I don't really have an issue with this because it is friendly bump from L337. These are just beta points, so nothing will be perfect to start with. I know Isophane is working on the playtest forms at the moment. Unsurprising, Contraband, Pop and 5k from Asajj. Where's the overlay? So Contraband's gone, Stealth Device is gone. I mean, you've got to assume that you've got K-turns coming from other ships. I mean, Asajj Guri could very well advance sensors, right barrel roll once the other two have moved, and then just turn in towards Asajj, and then just PS killer. Ooh, I think Constable Zuvio may need to move because I imagine that's where the Talonbane wants to go. So there is enough space to get the quad jumper out the way. So barrel rolls to the right. Interesting to see how quickly Han can go here to sort of get back involved in the game. Oh no, interesting. So Guri has 2 banked away boosts, so kind of giving up on Asajj a little. So maybe he's quite happy to do hard 2 from Terra. Maybe Liam's just being a bit more generous. He might be deciding that he doesn't need to, unless he might just be just doing a K-turn with Mando, I guess, and just be happy. Possibly contemplating a boost here. So yeah, Contraband Cybernetics, and is that a Talon? That is the Talon from Mandalorian. So just going to let the Mandalorian and the child take care of Asajj. Takes a focus. Yeah, Talonbane hard 1. Could roll. Just going to take a focus, quite happy. Cool, and then Han 1 banks away, can clear the stress. Could do the boost, but I don't think you need to. Problem is though, Han is now going to be coming into some pretty big open space with Old T and Mandalorian potentially pointing at him. We'll see how that goes down. Good evening, Mighty Southside Bandits. Good evening. Hope you're well. So, possibly Asajj's ability to try and double stress Mandalorian with the K turn, so just discards the focus to not have to take the second stress. Few no shots, so really it is just the big exchange between Mandalorian and Asajj. Talking Dog, thanks for the subscription. Hopefully you get a pop-up on the screen. Not sure if they're working. Might get a dancing Ben if it's working. That looks like a very dead Asajj. Not too unsurprising. I guess the most unsurprising bit of it is the fact that she lasted so long. Well, turn longer, I guess, than perhaps she should have. But we'll commit her to the bottom of the overlay. We got... It's open. Can I test this? Descriptions.
Hey, hey!
Does that pop up on the overlay? So he has baffled off the stress off the Mandalorian, which I think is a decent move. What was I doing? I was trying to get my alerts. Where are they? Copy that. Okay. Test that again.
Hey, hey!
Oh, why is that doing that? Property. Oh yeah. Technology, eh? Why is that not refreshing? That's not refreshing there. That's what.
Hey, hey!
Liam is still first player. Let's make sure the scores are correct at least whilst I'm still faffing around with this in the background. So 10-1 now. Test.
Hey, hey!
It's not working.
Hey, hey!
Why is my thing not working? Who knows? Enabled. The old T has come crashing into the middle, as has Guri. Let's test.
Hello there.
Alright, let's get back to the X-Wing. So something is obviously not quite working there, but we can work this out at some point. So Han might be just do a little one bank here, and then we might start to see some fun from Han. Probably isn't obstructed. But isn't getting shot by anything else, and I don't think old Terok... Oh, he did take a focus, okay, so he didn't bump. So, start of engagement. Just checking for a few abilities, so... It's like old Terok is looking at what green tokens, if any, he can strip. Han. No obstructed shot, so it's just going to be a range 3 shot into old Terok. 2 hits. Ooh. Thank goodness there's a focus token there, but old T is now going to rely on Concordia to bail him out of a couple of shots, but we got Guri going next. What did Constable Zuvio do? Oh, so Constable Zuvio can at least push a prox mine out the front next turn. 1 hit on Talonbane from Guri. That's like range 1 now from old T. But that does mean Talonbane's going to have range 1 back. 3 with Fearless. 1 evade, so it's going to take 2 on Talonbane, which will give up half. Now there, we've got range 1 back, so this will be a 5 dice shot from Talonbane with Talonbane's ability into the 3 dice of... Oof, not great. So we have got Fearless. Oh, that was a target lock as well. Wow, so that's going to be 5 hits in total, into 2 evades, 3 with face off, takes 2 and is currently alive on 1. So, Beskar has already saved him, as he would have been dead. So let's see if the little space tug that could might be able to... Actually, it doesn't matter, because if Constable Zuvio doesn't kill old T, then he does not... Oh yeah, because Concordia I don't think works at range 0. But even then, Constable Zuvio could just drop a proximity mine out the front next turn. So that would have killed old Terok anyway. Should get 1 point to each of the centre because Guri's going to be in there as well. So a little bit closer, getting old Terok fairly cheaply there. I mean, it did cost half a Talonbane Cobra, I guess. I don't think we're quite going to be able to see Constable Zuvio double trap to the Mandalorian. Needs Bullseye. Bullseye at range 1 and the space tug could relocate the Mandalorian there. L337's kind of out of the picture. I don't think she'll even be coordinating this turn. So, be interesting to see what Mike's plan is. Do you just go all in at the Mandalorian here? Hope that Guri can't catch up enough to be that useful. She is stressed, so we won't see any advanced sensors shenanigans. I'll say good evening to the 20 of you in chat. Hope everybody is doing well. Hopefully we will be doing this on a weekly basis, so if you haven't done already, follow the channel and you'll get go live notifications of future streams. Equally, if you're interested in playing, don't be afraid to either drop a message on our Discord or on our Facebook page. Always happy to have new people on playing, trying out new lists. Certainly with NCX Draft League starting next week, I'm going to try and get some of the Euro time zone games streamed. So that is going to be using XWA points. That'll be quite interesting to see. Maybe see a little less Scum on stream. I guess we haven't had that much, so can't begrudge them a little bit of airtime. Game 2 is going to be starting in approximately an hour and 15. And we'll see First Order versus Scum. Yeah. Is Liam on your team, Copper Blue? So, yeah, no, I think he's been fairly good with Scum and CIS, so it's not a bad list to see him on. It'll be funny from an XTC point of view because there is potentially going to be a vote for the finals about if the finals teams want to use XWA points. So obviously I'm captain of England, Liam's in my team, he's currently my CIS player, but if he starts playing Scum, you know, is there an argument for him to rotate round? So yeah, we may have some people moving around lists, which could be interesting. Liam is still first player, so nobody panic. I will not move the initiative marker and put us on turn 5. We have Force Transponder codes being revealed from the Razor Crest. I know everybody is shocked out there. Yeah, I mean, I love Greg and I love NCX Draft and everything like that, but there was no way I was staying up last night to watch the draft. I very happily and excitedly watched it this morning whilst I had breakfast. So yeah, it's one of those like I have to get up for work at like 6 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, I just need to be realistic with my times. But then there are a lot of Euro players in NCX Draft. There's also a lot of Americans that actually maybe work evenings, weekends, night time. There's a few software programmers and online workers I know that do play, so it'd be nice to maybe get some of them involved in playing on stream. Nice little block here with Constable Zuvio into the Mandalorian. So does take the red focus, which would potentially give Han an extra red dice. One forward for Guri, probably just a focus. I don't think she can reposition. Okay, taking a target lock for future turns. I think that's sensible. Talonbane's gone 4 forwards. Nice move. Hopefully for Mike, he's going to hope he's got range 1 there, so takes a focus. And then a 3 bank from Han. Not sure if you can boost. If you would want to boost right, has he got arc? I don't know if he's got arc there. So it looks like he's taking the double calculate from IG. Was he thinking? Surely you've got to rotate it. You need Han shooting. And if he's got range 1, it'll be a 4 dice shot with Lando's Falcon title. See what that was a... Can they boost? I guess it's a red boost. Yeah, so he's got a red boost, so he could boost to the right if he really wanted to, but I'm not sure the stress is worth it. Okay. That's what he's looking at. I wondered if just rotating might have been better there. Wouldn't have stressed him. Maybe if he wasn't sure if he had range 1. Who knows? So, engagement phase. Do we think Talonbane has got range 1 into Mandalorian? I think probably on that short edge he has, which Not necessarily will keep Talonbane alive, but might be able to punch a bit more damage in at least. So 4 red dice from Han. So +1 from range, +1 for... Oh, wow. +1 from the target. So that's 2 hits, 2 crits, and a blank out from Mandalorian. What's he done here? 1 direct and a weapons failure. Oof. Could Talonbane survive? I assume he spent a force to get a dodge there. That's fine. Oh, and then he gets the target lock, I think, for Merciless Pursuit. Is that what he's looking for? So we do have a range 1 shot here. So let's just do this damage. 1, 2, 3. Not a great 3 eyes. Does have a focus token, so spends for 4. So Talonbane will die here. Oh, weapon failure. Did he have weapon failure? Yeah, so you have to re-roll the damage there. Got to keep an eye on these guys, so you watch out there, culpably. You know, he's trying to, sneak damage through, so gets a hit. Rolling the dice again, gets the evade. Oh, that's got to feel bad, because if he'd rolled his double blank out initially, then he would survive. Oof. So... so what did I do? 3 damage there. I'm getting all confused. It's the issue of streaming by myself. So 7, 3 damage. Oh, that's a 5 dice from Talonbane with Fearless and a focus spend. 2 hits and 2 crits. I think Mandalorian's just dead. That's a big roll. Big roll. I think Liam's going to be salty with me for pointing out his weapons failure. I will say I'm a big advocate of using the crit markers on your ships. Okay, I'm not sure what that dice was for. Hey, Lou. Good to see. Yeah, it was kind of a spontaneous thing, and I bowed very quickly to peer pressure to come on and stream. I do like it, in fairness. I did have a really busy day at work, sorting out HR stuff and delivery drivers trying to fight my stores team. So that was all good fun. But moral of the story is I was bigger and uglier than the actual driver, so it's all good. So, what's that done to the score? I think Mike has just jumped into the lead. So, I guess the quad jumper and Talonbane are kind of... Well, actually, all of Mike's list is facing the wrong way now, so Guri can hold the centre. Talonbane has got 2 health remaining, I think. Oh, no. Still 1 left on Talonbane. Let's update that. I think everything else damage-wise looks correct. Yeah, I think... so Liam was on with that L337 build last turn, and it's a nice little support piece. The problem is, in games like this now, you're kind of stuck with Guri with extra actions, because L337's not really going to pull it for you. Oh, Dengar. Yeah. Good point. No, happy to stream. Not an issue. As I say, I'll commit to trying to get this going back weekly. I think it'd be really important to get some Euro time zone evening stream, so kind of a bit early for the American crowd, but still early enough that people can like tune in. It'd be nice to get some NCX draft games going, and just generally just talking about X-Wing and getting some new lists on the table and playing some bits, which would be really cool. Right, so a little over half an hour remaining. And a lot of scum ships have died during this game. Oh, let's get old T out the way as well. You can get banished. Constable Suvio is probably still range 2. It'll be very close. Looks like we went for a sloop. Possibly put a strain token on him, so I just need to just double check that maybe, but not a big deal. Be interested to see what Guri does, because she could advance sense as a boost. No, just gone for the hard turn. It's already got the lock on Talonbane. Oh, interesting move to move the lock over. I wonder, would you not be better off just trying to finish off Guri at this point? Finish off Talonbane. Maybe thinking that obviously Talonbane's going to have to disengage for a few turns, but, what's that? 2 more points, that would get Liam the lead back. Hard free from Han, going to stay stressed. Maybe also felt that maybe shooting at range 3 into Talonbane wasn't worth it because it'd be 4 greens with a focus. Nice hit crit into Constable Zuvio though, and essentially a blank out. So what's that? Shield 2 crits. We've got an evade reroll. Of course, that doesn't come up. So shield and 2 crits. What do we have here? Loose stabilizer and a fuel leak. Let's put some crit markers out. Because, Flipster and the guys behind, the TTS mod make these lovely crit tokens that you just drag onto the card and then you pop them by the ship. And they remind you of these things. Liam may moan that I've now reminded him he's got loose stabilizer, but, so be it. Has got half points on Constable Zuvio now. Each get a point for the centre. Yeah, leading by 1. Wow. Really close game. So, really importantly there, Liam didn't have to spend his target lock with Guri. So, Guri now has advanced sensors and can just dial in, I don't know, like a 2 forward maybe? Or like a, I guess, what's the slowest manoeuvre? Because even if the quad jumper turns away and tries to run, you can advance sense as a boost first with Guri and then reposition. So yeah, she's got a blue 1 forwards. I don't think the quad jumper can get into a blocking position, but if the quad jumper could, then Guri could have essentially just barrel roll out the way or something like that first with the advanced sensors. But you probably got to assume that the quad jumper is going to go forwards, because otherwise it's going to take another damage with loose stabilizer. Maybe you could go forwards, barrel roll left, but I mean, I think Guri should be able to mop up Constable Zuvio fairly easily. It is now Mike again as first player. We're actually in turn 7. Let's get his turn counter. So L337 comes round looking for the coordinate. Does get a coordinate. Focus token, a calculate token, sorry. Guri is a robot. Yeah. Oh, 2 forwards and bump from the quad jumper. I imagine that is... I'm surprised you must have a 1 forward on the quad jumper. Maybe just forgot what order he was doing stuff in. Talonbane is doing the Talon roll. Wouldn't get too close to that rock because you've still got to think about next turn. Possibly also has to think about not blocking hard. So what's Guri up to? Does 2 forwards. Could even boost. Could barrel roll to the right. Might just get range 1 actually with a bendy barrel roll right and forwards. And if you get range 1 you get the focus token as well, don't you? So that would be quite nice. Do it for the stream. Bendy barrel roll right, there we go. Right and forwards. Does that get range 1? Oh, it absolutely gets range 1. That's a really nice move. Glad I called it and Liam could sense psychically that was the right manoeuvre. There is a stream delay on, about 60 seconds I think, but it's all good. Oh yeah. I think it's fairly safe to say that Constable Zuvio is going to get punched here, and that will probably be game because Liam's going to be able to hold the centre with no contesting. So, assuming Guri doesn't die in some spectacular fireball. Han gets hit crit at range 3 and Guri easily evades it. Range 3 from Talonbane. 2 hits. Don't think there's any mods. Again, Guri loves it. Loads of agility. Do not need to worry. And then Guri for the win. 4 reds. Target lock focus. Doesn't need it. Could spend the calculate for the disrespect. And poof goes the quad jumper, which I believe will give Liam the game once he adds up the centre. And that will be GG. Very close game. I think Mike did very well there to bring the game back after Sarge went down very quickly. I was able to claw it back by getting rid of Mandalorian. But yeah, that is all she wrote, and that was a Tauntaun Charlie game, so only primary attacks, hence why you haven't seen any munitions, any missiles, torpedoes on show. Just want to say thanks to both players for playing, thanks to everybody for watching. We are going to have a pretty decent break now, so we'll be back roughly in about 45 minutes to an hour for game 2. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably close down the stream. If you want to get go live notifications, just give us a quick follow and then you'll get go live when we come up for game 2. But thanks for watching and I will see you again shortly.